Hi, Barb.
Hi, Lydia.
Today we're going to talk about service.
Okay.
What does it mean to serve?
What does it mean to serve? Well, I think serving means to help somebody, to do something for somebody else. Does that sound
Sounds about right.
right to you?
Yeah.
But that's pretty vague, isn't it? I mean, that's kind of like a generic answer. Um, hmm. So if you were given an order to go serve somebody, what would you do?
I would help them in whatever way they needed. Because, not everybody needs help with the same things. So,
Yeah. And then sometimes people need help and they really don't say exactly what they need. And that makes it kind of hard.
yeah.
And it doesn't matter what age you are. That kind of is an overall um, challenge, I guess, would be a good way to put that. And in Matthew chapter 25, um, there's a section that kind of gives a good answer for this, where God says, "You helped me when I was hungry, and you gave me food, and you gave me drink." And the people he was talking to said, "When did we do that?" And he said, "Truly I say to you, you did that anytime you helped any of your brethren or my brethren, you did that for me, and you did that to me." And I kind of like that. That helps me understand what serving actually means. Um, does that make any sense to you? To,
Yeah, I think
to
so.
listen to that? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Um, all right, ask me another question. Let's see what we get.
Why is serving important to you?
Well, because it gives me a purpose. I, I have to think back. My whole background is Amish Mennonite, lots of Pennsylvania Dutch when I was a child, and my dad liked to quote an old Amish bishop that he had listened to when he was a child. And the Amish bishop said in Dutch, "For was sind we do, voneinander te helfen." And in English, that means, why are we here? To help each other. And that kind of says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because to me, I've been around considerably longer than you have, Lydia, but to me, life isn't very much worth living if you are only thinking of yourself. And um, the only way that I'm really happy is if I am helping somebody else.
What has God taught you through service?
That really joy and happiness only comes through helping others and doing things for other people. That is, to me, what life is all about.
How often do you serve?
Well, I try to serve every day in some way, and I have some actual assignments that I do that assignment isn't the right word. I have some activities that I do that uh, bring me a lot of joy, and one of them is helping serve the meal to the family at the lighthouse, and that is truly a joyful thing to do, and it makes it all worthwhile because there's appreciation there, and um, that's important. But something else that has come through more and more as I get older, if you serve somebody else and you help somebody else and there's still some little secret thing in your heart that wants to do it for you instead of for them, it doesn't pan out too well usually. It's kind of like, that was sort of second rate. And if I'm thinking of myself as being the person getting the reward, then that's not good. I don't know. Have you had any experiences like that?
Um, a little bit, I think so. Like when you're when you're volunteering, but your heart isn't really in it.
Ah,
Like
yeah.
you kind of just went along with it instead of.
Yes. Actually, one of the devotions that I read today was written by a lady who was complaining about her trek to the place to volunteer, and she was kind of down about it. And then she got there, and the people were so grateful for what she did that she scolded herself for feeling as though it was important for her to maybe not go that day because she had other things to do. So that was good, and I thought about that one too. Yeah.
Do you have any advice on how to be better at serving?
Yes, and I need to hear myself say this, and then I need to do what I say, and that is to just replace just what I was saying. That feeling of, well, I'm going to get a lot out of this myself, um, and having that kind of feeling just disappear and do it purely because you want to bring joy and happiness to somebody else. That's a big assignment.
Yeah.